Crafty Monsters, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is fabulous. So, now that we are out of Halloween, we are going to start jumping into a few Thanksgiving videos. We're not going to do too many of them because I already told you guys on a previous video why. But we are going to go ahead and make a few videos. So, because I am going to have a few people over for dinner, for Thanksgiving dinner, we're going to go ahead and make some place settings. If you guys have already followed me, you guys would have saw that last year we did do some place settings, but we also made them out of construction paper and ribbon. It was super duper easy. But this time we're going to go ahead and make something a little bit more elaborate. It's not really that hard, guys. It's super duper easy. So let's get down and dirty and make these little bad boys, and I will see you in a bit. Alrighty then, my little crafty monsters. These are the supplies that we are going to be using to make these little pumpkins. So we are going to use this twine. Those branches, I picked them up from my backyard. You guys could just go ahead and go to your backyard and pick any kind of thick branch that you guys may want to use as the little stem for your pumpkin. That's the wire that I'm using. It's a floral wire. So all I'm going to do is just snip off all of these little thin parts from my little branch, and I'm going to go ahead and make them about 2 inches. So I'm using that little square in the middle as a guideline because that is a 2-inch square, and we're going to go ahead and just cut them all to the same length. Now right here I got a little bit smart. I used that little twine to hold down my branch so it doesn't fly off, and that was a pretty smart little idea that I did right there, boo-boo. So I just got it in there, and then I just cut it, and that just eliminated that branch from jumping from its little life trying to run away from me. So right here we're just going to go ahead and cover up our little area because we will be painting these little branches, or these little stems that we want to call them. And I'm just using my little freezer paper that you guys have always seen me use. And that wire is really getting on my nerves. So right here, we're just going to use a Cali green. Now, this is really easy. I don't really want to get too crazy about painting this because we are going to drench these little stems in some gold glitter. That is optional. You guys don't have to do that part, but that is a part that we are going to be doing. So right here, I'm just using my little makeup brush that I've purchased from eBay. These are just so much easier, guys, because it gets the job done, and then I just could go ahead and throw these away and not worry about having to rinse it and all that. It's so cheap. I think you get like 100 of them for like $1 or something. So anywho, we're gonna go ahead and do multiple branches or multiple stems, even though I'm not going to use them all, but I like to have a little variety just in case I want to use one if I don't like the way it looks or whatever. So that's why I like to make a little bit extra. Not to mention, we will be making a few more of these little pumpkins for our guest, so I do need a little bit more stems, but they are all about 2 inches. And I know that's kind of long, but I did that on purpose, guys, because we wanted them to be pretty exaggerated. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and take this little paper off. I'm just putting the tape on this little paper so it doesn't unfold, and we're going to put these aside so they could go ahead and dry, and then we are going to work on the bases of our pumpkins. Now first, I'm going to cut all of the little wires because we definitely need to cut these wires. Now, just so that you guys want a little full pumpkin like the way we are doing here, you will need 4 bunches. That means you will need 4 wires per pumpkin. So we are going to go ahead and just wrap this around 12 times on our fingers. I'm using 4 of my fingers. If you guys have seen me work before, you guys will know that I don't really have big manly hands. So these will probably be the same size that comes out with you guys. So I've been told I have girl hands. So I don't know what that means, but anywho. So I decided to decorate them with some extra bling rings. Anyway, keep on track, my little crafty monsters. So all we're going to do is just wrap the twine around our 4 fingers 12 times, and then we're going to go ahead and secure that with our little wire. Now you guys will notice all I'm doing is I'm just turning this wire. I'm kind of like tugging on it so it's pretty snug, but all I'm doing is just wrapping this around. I'm not even tying it. I'm not doing a knot. I'm not doing anything. That is going to stay secure. And then once you glued everything, it's just going to secure it even more, so you guys don't have to worry about that part being undone. You just want to use the wire to go ahead and hold that into place. But if you guys want to go ahead and tie like a little piece of string or something, you guys are more than welcome to do so. Just be careful that you don't have a big knot, because that knot will interfere with you putting these all together. Just an FYI, guys. So now that we have all of these little bad boys together and we have them already made, remember it's 4 bunches per pumpkin. Now right here I'm just kind of like separating them and kind of making them a little bit more like full, but I mean, you just got to glue them together first and then you could go ahead and fix them. So I kind of stopped doing that because it's just not really, gonna work. If you guys want these to be a little bit more fuller, I would actually glue probably 5 to 6 little bunches, and then you guys will get more of a fuller effect. I didn't really want too much a full effect because I don't really have that much twine left. I'm gonna do about 4 more, and I don't want to go ahead and run out of that and have to go purchase some more and stuff like that. So I'm kind of being a little bit frugal with mine. But like I said, if you guys are only doing a couple, you guys could go ahead and just glue about 5 or 6 of those little guys, if not just the 4 like I am. And so all I'm doing, like I said, is just a repeat. You're going to go ahead and just do all of your little pumpkins the same way. And then once we have these little bad boys together, we're going to go ahead and start fluffing these out. And then we can go ahead and kind of start to sort of decorate it. You guys are going to see that we are going to paper punch some fall leaves, and then we're going to hit those with some distress ink, and then we are going to also use a little fall leaf, for a little autumn leaf or whatever they're called, from Z Michaels, that we had purchased probably about a year ago. So it's been kind of a while since we've actually done that. So right here I'm just going to go ahead and fluff these little bad boys out, and then we're going to go ahead and start glittering these guys. Now we're not going to do nothing too complicated. It's going to be super duper duper easy, my little crafty monsters. And this is the little paper punches that we are going to be using. We're going to use that tag one. We're going to use the little autumn leaves as well. And we're going to do that out of some different autumn color cardstocks. The little labels, we're going to do those out of orange, but the little leaves, I believe we're doing those like a light green and a yellow, if I'm not mistaken, or they might all be green, just a different shade. Who knows? It's all a little surprise with the crafty monsters. That's what happens when you deal with somebody who's blind, who's colorblind, boo boo. So you never know what color you're getting. So, anywho, we're going to go ahead and do about 6 of these leaves of each, and I'm going to go ahead and do 3 and 3 per pumpkin. Now you see that I'm kind of struggling right here, but that's because that paper is a little thick. That one was one of our thick papers, and so it's just giving me a little bit more of a trouble. This is a thinner paper, so it's going to go ahead and punch through these like butter. So anywho, like I said, I'm doing 6 of them because I'm doing 3 of each leaves per pumpkin. And then once you get that done, see, I'm just letting the stems continue to dry because they were still a little bit wet. But now that they are a little bit more dry, we're going to go ahead and start with these little stems, because we want them to start to get dried so that we can go ahead and stick these onto our little pumpkins. So right here I'm just using my little glitter catcher. Well, I just call it a glitter catcher. I'm not really 100% sure what this is called, but that's where I catch my glitter and then I put it back in my bottle, boo boo. So all we're going to do is we're just going to use our Eileen's tacky glue, and we're just going to go ahead and drench each and every single one of these little branches. Sorry about that. And we're going to go ahead and just glitter these little bad boys. It's going to be super duper easy. So anyway, this is the only part that I wanted to show you guys and to explain to you guys. So the rest is just really visual. So I'm not going to waste any more of your time, boo boo. We're going to go ahead and get crafting, still continue to craft here, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Welcome back, my little crafty monsters. That's how easy it was to make those little centerpieces, or not even centerpieces, the little place settings for each and every single one of your little peeps. It's super easy, super inexpensive. You guys don't have to get crazy about it. You guys could just do something really simple. Even something that simple kind of really gave it that big old pop that we needed on that little place setting. As you guys could already tell by like the little picture right here. This is the way it looks, and I actually love how it looks. So it was super duper duper easy. I hope that inspires you guys to make some little easy place settings for your loved ones and your guests for Thanksgiving dinner. And if you guys do, definitely share with us on our social media, Paper to Masterpiece, at Instagram and Facebook. And we would love to see your guys' creations. And yeah, and so anyways, guys, I know that we're not going to do a lot of videos on Thanksgiving. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm apologizing right now. We're going to do a few of them. We are definitely going to do some more other place settings, different types with cardstocks and probably little designs. I have this little Thanksgiving die set that is on its way. It should be getting here within the next few days. So hopefully once those get there, I'm going to go ahead and do some cute little name place settings so that we can go ahead and put those around our table as well. We'll have some pumpkins and some of those. I think it's really cute to have a little variation of that. So anyways, like I said, I hope that inspires you guys to make some of these little bad boys. I'm so sorry about my hair. I got the little messy hairdo going on right now, boo-boo. But we just had to slap something on really quick. And I didn't want to be in a baseball cap. So anywho, that's what happened. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and hit that little icon. It's the picture of moi, and we become BFFFFFs. And since you're already there, boo-boo, because you're already there, go ahead and hit that little bell icon, because that bell icon is going to notify you guys every time we upload a video. And you do not want to be missing out on these videos, and so does your friends. They do not want to be missing out. So definitely share and tell a friend, because your friends also need to know how fabulous these tutorials are. And that's it for now, my little crafty monsters. Until next time, bye.